Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to the second episode of Unscripted Me. Today, Priyanka Acharya ma'am with us. She is a founder of a financial education startup called Lakshmi Gyan. She has a 15 plus years of experience in the field of financial education. She is a published author, a columnist with the Midday, a TEDx speaker, and she has her own podcast called Lakshmi Gyan Library and Sip of Finance. And today, she will take us to dive deep into the world of financial education. How are you, ma'am?
I'm absolutely fantastic, and I am really very, very glad to be a part of Unscripted Me.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, ma'am, let's start that. Why financial education?
So I think ever since childhood, we were taught so many subjects. Right from our kindergarten, we were taught how nursery rhymes are, or
Yes,
how languages are learned, and we learned history, geography, geometry. God knows what we have learned throughout our school and college days.
right,
But hardly we have spent time on learning about managing money,
right,
and I think this is the most important resource with which we live. So all of us, none of us, I think, can survive without money.
right,
We can't
right.
even step out of the house these days,
Yeah,
whether it is digital or cash. But we need some money all the time. And even if it is a child today, there is a cost involved, in terms of his or her living expenses, education expenses, lifestyle options.
right,
So all of this, managing money becomes very, very significant to every individual at every age, every stage, and every phase of life. So I felt that better late than never. Let's have this financial education as a structured pattern,
okay,
and that's how I started and got into this field. I also thank my past experience because I used to be a faculty for Bombay Stock Exchange in my
okay.
earlier days of career.
Wow,
So that's where the seed of financial education got inside me. And currently, I've launched a startup which is called as Lakshmi Gyan.
okay,
Lakshmi is the woman of the house, and Lakshmi also indicates wealth.
right.
So, this is a structured education and unbiased education for women, for their families, businesses, and we have a small segment on insurance education as well.
Okay. So, ma'am, I have not seen that plenty of people are discussing about finance. A lot. We all have, when it's come to matter of talking about finance, we're a bit of shy. We don't, actually we hesitate to talk on finance. So, what should learn that how to start a financial conversation first?
Absolutely, rightly pointed. In fact, we do talk about finance, but we talk to outsiders more than our own people.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we would feel very awkward, let's say when a matchmaking is going on, the groom or the bride will think, how can I ask somebody about his or her income? How
Yes,
can I ask, what are your expenses or how your lifestyle is? So that's when it starts, when we feel very inhibited or we feel very intimidated when we have to talk to our own family members about finances. In fact, children don't want to talk to their parents thinking that unka zamana alag tha. So
yes,
now, I don't want to get into that argument and discussion at all. Spouses don't get into the conversation thinking that, we have now named it as financial independence,
yes,
saying that, everybody has their own finances in the house. But I think the first thing to start is to understand that just like we have food together in the house, I mean, I will see a 2 bhk, 3 bhk, 5 bhk house, but the k is always one.
one,
So
yes,
there is one kitchen. Of course, there would be some preferences of everybody,
right,
but in spite of living with different tastes and different preferences of food, still we have one single kitchen in the house.
right,
So why can't we have one single financial structure in the house where everybody will have their ideas and it is open to a discussion? But ultimately, the more the highest understanding of our lifestyle is with our family members. So why not have a conversation before any decision, so that parents are vulnerable enough to talk about their mistakes to their
right,
children, children are more open to discuss their vulnerabilities with parents. And of course the spouses, I think the number of years we have spent with our parents, perhaps more number of years we would spend with our spouse.
Right.
So financial discussion is like bringing prosperity into the house, and only prosperity comes by not having money, income, or wealth. It comes by having the conversation.
But sometimes even as far as my concern, even I sometimes don't want to start that conversation at all, because as a male I don't know why. What is the reason? So as a male, even I feel today when I feel that how to start it means.
So I think there are small hacks that you can use. I know it is awkward. I do understand that this is the culture we have, been raised with.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, so it's very natural to feel very overwhelmed when it comes to talking about money. But there are small things that can be done. For example, during these next 15 days, perhaps you are going to spend money on something significant.
Okay.
Let's say that you are going to buy a shirt for yourself. So what you can do is that you take a chit of paper, and obviously all of us have so many fridge magnets these days on our refrigerator. So use that magnet and just write down whatever you are going to buy in these 15 days, and with the help of that magnet put it up on the fridge.
Right.
So that's a very small way to start a conversation, because every single family member opens the fridge every day.
Right.
So that's why, because people put it in cupboards and diaries and all where everybody doesn't have access.
Yes.
So this is one place of access where commonly every family member is going to see it. Now you have started a journey. Perhaps your child, I think he is also a teenager.
Yeah.
So your son might think that I think let me also write what I'm going to do in the next 15 days. So
Right.
he might put up and say that I'm going to buy a new gadget, or I want to buy something, or some wish list comes up. Your spouse starts doing it, so it becomes a very implied undiscussed habit, and that's how it takes forward. Then let's say one Sunday, you take out your investment or insurances documents, and आप खाली पसारा करके बैठो, and the spouse is going to ask you what this is going on. So now let's say that you start showing documents. If you
Okay.
are thinking of showing all the documents on one single day,
It's not
forget
happening.
it. It's
Yeah.
going to be very difficult. But let's say one Sunday in a month, and one document कि देखो इसको ऐसे पढ़ते हैं, or this has your name. So even if it is a 10-11-year-old child, if you can just show him that इसमें तुम्हारा नाम लिखा है. Every single human is very well interested in money, whether at any age. So
Right.
I'm myself a mother of an 11-year-old, so I can vouch for that very openly. And one small other thing that I would suggest is, I'll tell you a story from my childhood.
Okay.
We used to be very late risers during our vacation, because morning school hai, so you can't wake up.
Yes.
You have to wake up early for school. So vacations, it used to be like in that those liberty days, 9:30, 10. Now, my mother used to, wake us up very differently, because normally a parent would shout, yell, and
Yes.
सुबह सबकी खराब हो जाती है घर में. But instead, she had a very nice idea. She used to, because there were tape recorders those days, no mobiles and nothing. So she used to listen to bhajans.
Okay.
तो वो क्या करते थे कि she used to play the bhajan at an average volume, and every 15 minutes the volume would increase by one point.
Okay.
So that was the warning for us to wake up.
Okay.
So I picked up that small little thought from my childhood, and that's how I launched these two podcast shows.
Okay.
Saying that many husbands many husbands come to me and say, or many wives come to me and say that this conversation is very difficult.
Yes, exactly,
So
ma'am. The thing is that only that it's a bit of difficult to just start it. Once we will start now, then it's easy to do it.
yes, so I said rather than using earphones, you put up the podcast on speaker and put it on full volume so everybody listens in the house.
Right.
Because the podcast has a lot of stories and situations more than conceptual knowledge.
Right.
So every concept is related to a story. So that's how you can build up those start points, and your inhibition will go off in 2-3 weeks time, and you will actually start articulating better.
Okay, ma'am. I mean, I have seen that, when husband and wife started doing this conversation, but still we have not that system to involve kids. So how it is important to involve kids in this situation, ma'am?
So first thing is life is very unpredictable.
Right.
And even if my child or your child is not going to a hostel, still there is a need of independent decision making and critical thinking, and a lot of usage of intelligence in a child now, especially when we are living in a digital space. Now, the first most important element of talking finance to the child is we are living in a world of influence, and we are living in a world of cyber scams.
Right.
So, when it comes to influence, a child is bound to, compare with other children. And with so many lifestyle choices increasing, we have also done this. It's not something of this generation. We also used to like somebody wearing new clothes and somebody distributing, better sweets on birthday
Yes.
parties. So we have all lived with this. That's okay. But because of so many lifestyle choices, now the generation gap increases when a child's demand is not fulfilled. And this can be only bridged when a child understands the value of money.
Exactly.
So by telling the child that हमने हमारे जमाने में 300 रुपया स्कूल का फीस था, we have paid 1,50,000 fees for
For
you,
you.
that is not going to bridge it. That is going to increase the generation gap. So instead, building that small habit of saving money, like those piggy bank days से लेके अभी तक जैसे चल रहा है. So investing together, where I do understand that at age appropriateness we need to expose children to all this.
Yes.
But let's say we tell them that we have started an investment in your name. It's going online every month or every year, whatever. But 100 rupees I will take from your piggy bank as a contribution. Just do this and see how the child becomes curious to know that where my 100 rupees is going.
Yeah, exactly.
So that starts, and then they start researching and they have exposure to internet, so they start seeing what is happening. Plus all these kind of ads floating in while they are using their gadgets, their games. Sometimes there are those cookies, there are links, there are
Yes.
fraudulent links. And when we don't talk about the pain of losing money, that
Exactly.
too without our own mistake, that's going to be very difficult for children in times to come, because their impulse is very high.
Exactly.
So we all of us have become like this now, especially after the pandemic, where even a YouTube ad has 5 seconds, so we wait for that skip ad option.
Yes.
So we can't wait for 5 seconds also, because we feel that abhi khatam hoga.
Yes.
And that impulse is going on to our children also. So in the time of frauds, if they are exposed to these kind of scams, that this is what happens anyway, our dadi nani have done this, don't talk to
Yes.
strangers. So now it's all about voice cloning se leke so many things happening, which are misused at many places. So talking about saving, growing money, the no shortcut ways of earning and making money is something that's, I think, a basic duty of a parent. It's no more a luxury.
Right. So, recently, 5 months back, I've lost my dad, and when we come to know this, and we don't have any traces of his finance, we don't know what was there in the bank, we don't know in the bank account who was the nominees and everything. So we have faced this situation just a while ago, ma'am. And now I was just wondering that is there any solution to this?
So there was an earlier generation who used to have diaries maintained
Yes,
and
actually,
everything
sorry,
written.
but my grandfather used to write diaries that
True.
whatever he has spent, even when he went for buy vegetables, even he used to write.
Correct. So they used to have everything articulated well.
Yes,
But that system has started losing its shine as we have come all these years. So in the last, I think, 15-20 years, we have actually lost this system.
right,
Thanks to being digital, thanks to being this ease of doing business, se leke everything has made us a little lazy in this front. But I think there are easier ways to do it. Like, for example, I had mentioned this on my TEDx also, that now there are easier ways to build this. Perhaps you may just create two email IDs for your family.
Okay.
Now, these are two dedicated financial email IDs, not our conventional mail IDs.
Okay.
So, let's say that I create two email IDs. The one email ID is only for a secret access to my family members and nobody else.
Okay.
It is not mapped anywhere. It is not put, certainly not put on the lucky draw coupons at malls, and no data breach possible because that email ID is not there with anybody.
Okay.
It needs to have a strong password and everything. Now,
Wow.
this email ID has to be a repository of all your financial decision making,
Okay.
not the implementation. So let's say even abhi to you spoke about unfortunate demise of your
Yeah.
father, but even for us, you and me, suppose we took a decision to buy a policy 5 years back, we would not remember today why we
Yeah,
bought that policy.
exactly. Exactly.
You would just remember that इतना प्रीमियम भरता हूँ, इतना कटता है, फिर इतना ये एज पे ये मिल जाएगा.
You're right.
So this is all we can retain today. So what was the explanation that time? Why did we buy the policy? What was our thought process? We always have, before signing or before sharing an OTP, we always have a purpose of buying a financial instrument.
Right.
But because our lifestyle is changing rapidly, that purpose gets changed every 3, 4, 5 years. And that's why sometimes the instrument is no more relevant to us in a short while.
Right.
So rather than shying away from taking commitments of investing, why don't we start writing this and just put it on that email?
Okay.
So there is no diary, no Excel, nothing to be maintained. Every decision you take, you just send it to that email ID. That's it. So
Okay.
it's a diary in the making. Now, the second email ID that you create is for mapping to every instrument that you buy.
Okay, great.
So that, because in India, unfortunately, as of today, I don't have a place where, I can get all my details as is, and,
Yes,
I'll
yes.
be able to see where my insurance, banking, investment, everything is. So why not create one email ID, and that's a family email ID.
Okay.
So any kind of financial instrument bought by any family member is going to that one email only. So every reminder, every PDF, every acknowledgement from the company, everything will come there. उसमें एक ही स्वच्छ email अभियान करना पड़ेगा बीच बीच में, that those promotional emails or
Yes.
subscriptions and all that keeps coming, that has to be just वो तो हम अगर बच्चों को बोलेंगे कि
that we
clear
can do.
this
Yeah.
email ID, they will also help us out. So that can be done regularly, and only that one email becomes our financial diary. In
Great.
fact, I always encourage people to create their wills, and these days, making a legal draft is all right, required for processes.
Yeah.
But my question to people is that suppose you have bought, let's say, a 2 crore term insurance for your family, because in your absence you don't want the financial
Situation,
system to get ruined. But my question is that आपने अपना काम कर लिया, very good. Even some families are not doing this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, does your spouse or your nominee, whoever he or she is, does your nominee know how will they allocate those 5 crore rupees that will come to their account?
True, man.
So maybe you want to talk to them, but then you are gone. So you are in a soundproof state. You can't
Yeah.
tell them what is to be
Right.
done. So rather than that, you make a table and create something. I had met somebody just 10-15 days back in my trip to Ahmedabad, and he showed me a lifestyle sheet that he has made. That in the next 5 years, if I'm no more, what will happen?
Okay.
In the next 10 years, if I'm no more, what will happen?
Great. Great.
So it's not a manifestation of death, but it's a very practical planning that he has made.
Yes.
And he said that, I've put this on the Google Drive of that email ID.
Yeah.
So my family will be able to see, so that nobody will misuse that claim money which comes to my family. So these are small ways of doing it. And then we can always keep on evolving as AI comes into our world, and we can just be secured while doing this.
So, ma'am, if we come to the personal finance, I have heard people saying that ठीक ढंग से planning नहीं किया होगा. So, people are making lots of mistake while doing personal finance. So, what are those mistakes?
So as I said, nobody taught us in childhood. कभी
Yeah,
कभी due respect I say that Akbar, Babur, Humayun नहीं पढ़ा होता तो चलता, but this structure had to
even
be
ma'am,
taught to us.
a few days back I was in one college, and those students one told me that in India only two education is not provided. One is financial education, and another one is tax education. Tax
Yes,
education, even children or students are learning from any platforms, even from the YouTube. But financial education, no one is providing.
true. I agree.
So,
So there is Lakshmi Gyan to some extent. We have
so
reached some.
I'm very happy. So now, what kind of those mistakes we can rectify?
So one mistake which I just mentioned is frauds.
Okay.
And frauds only, see, fraud is a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. So
Right.
fraud तब होता है जब हम impulse में आ जाते हैं. So we say that अरे next generation को धीरज ही नहीं है उनमें, but हमारी भी धीरज खत्म हो गई है.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
what is happening is somebody is messaging us and saying that. So I just received an IVR call 2 days back, and it said, "Dear customer, the bank account linked to your number is going to be non-operational in the next 2 hours.
Oh my
To
God.
protect your account, press 9."
Right.
Now, if it would have been anybody, the person would naturally put this saying
Good.
that,
Yeah.
"अरे मेरा account बंद हो रहा है, क्या हो गया?" So nobody will call you and do this.
Right.
So let's stop doing this and just take a pause while taking any financial action.
Okay.
So nothing is going to कोई लूट के नहीं लेके जाएगा हमको. We have to just be very conscious. For example, you are in an ATM. So let's not have conversations while we are in an ATM, because maybe I'm talking on the phone, withdrawing money. It's
Yes.
a wrong way of doing it.
Okay.
Sounds like a very old school of thought, but you never know who is around you. You never know what the machine has. कुछ digital, कुछ hacking हो गया है, कुछ भी हुआ है. You'll not realize when your mind is not there.
Right.
So we might mechanically drive cars and all that is okay because we've got experts into it. But when it comes to handling money, it's our hard earned money.
Right.
And it needs time and attention. So एक डॉक्टर अगर किसी फीमेल का डिलीवरी कर रहा है और तभी वो वड़ा पाव का डिस्कशन कर रहा है, it's absolutely not accepted, right? So same ways, when you are talking about your money, you are talking about your prosperity of the house, and every penny has to do with that prosperity.
Right.
The second mistake we make is getting influenced or taking shortcuts while taking financial decisions.
Okay.
Now, as you rightly said, because this education doesn't exist, we are not able to create a structure of what our family needs. For example, you want to buy curtains. So I also want to buy curtains, and we go to the same shop. Still, we will come out with different design of curtains or different color of curtains because
Exactly.
our choices are different.
Right.
तो हमारे घर के पर्दे मैच नहीं कर सकते तो हमारा इन्वेस्टमेंट कैसे सेम हो सकता है?
Exactly.
So I need to, rather than asking somebody that तुमने कौन सा SIP किया, अच्छा भैया आपने SIP किया है, हाँ तो फिर अच्छा ही होगा. So that's not the way to do it. So many times I do sessions, and at Lakshmi Gyan we are very strong that no brand or no scheme is even mentioned in the session. Still, I end up getting questions like, हमारे पास XYZ company का ये SIP है, is it a good SIP?
Right.
So whenever a product is regulated in the system, it has come through a lot of process. So it cannot be good product or bad product. It can only be a relevant or irrelevant product.
Okay.
So you need to do your homework to identify your relevance, to see what will it give me, not just the return percentages. But my father used to tell me something very beautiful. He said return on the money and return of the money are
Wow.
equally important. So
Exactly.
return of the money at the phase of life when you need it. You need it in 2 years, it has to come. You need it in 12 years, it has to come then. So are we really segregating it? Now the third mistake is many of us get into the urge of putting it into high return places only,
Actually, yes.
saying that अच्छा इधर इतना मिलेगा, अच्छा इधर इतना ही मिलेगा. So that's not a correct way of comparing instruments, because whenever you see a low interest or a low return giving instrument, the purpose of that instrument is different. For example, suppose if I buy an insurance policy and I have to pay premium every year, so it's a burden today with lifestyle picking up.
Right.
So instead of taking that burden and having that consciousness thinking कि यार मेरा अगर मैंने sabbatical ले लिया तो as a female I might think like this, or now jobs are uncertain, and maybe as a business person also we feel this pinch.
Yes.
Rather than avoiding a long term decision, before buying that commitment, 2 days before, I can just open a recurring deposit in a bank.
Okay.
Okay. And that same amount is going every month, thoda thoda karke wo amount ja raha hai. So next year, the RD will mature and the policy premium will be due. Now I have a decision. If I have the money, I'm earning money, I will not use the RD. I'll keep it as it is.
Yes.
So maybe मैं 3-4 साल का पैसा ऐसे ही जमा कर लूंगी, so that some pandemic comes, something
Yes.
goes wrong, I'll be able to just pay from that money and not need to stop my long term commitments.
Yeah.
So RD will not give you any good percentages, but uska purpose is to cushion your investments or your commitments. So are we really, this education concept came because we need to understand the purpose of an instrument
Right.
more than the percentage of return that the instrument gives. So I think these are the top 3 mistakes that I see.
Okay.
Once we overcome them, we will be able to allocate our resources to micro short term, which is 3 months,
Okay.
short term, which is 1 to 2 years, mid-term 5 to 7 years, long-term 7 years to 12 years, and
Okay.
12 years and beyond is super long-term.
Okay.
So we need instruments for all these phases because money is going to be required at every phase of life.
Yes. So, ma'am, when we discuss about personal finance, what I feel is that budgeting of every month is a prime thing. But nowadays no one is doing that, and if anyone is doing it, they are not stick to it. So, what is the importance of budgeting in personal finance?
Absolutely, what is measured gets actually monitored,
Yeah.
and that gets successful, right? That's what even very published, very authentic authors also write about. So any organization also runs when there are tight budgets and they are stuck to. Same ways, our family is also like an organization with multiple departments.
Okay.
तो उसका भी long term prosperity के लिए it's a very small thing to do. Now, here what we can start is we can just start this exercise again with our children or our parents. Have a small diary in the house. I'm giving you a very, very smallest way to do it. Let's say we have so many blank diaries lying around our house. So, today when I enter the house, I will just write down whatever I spent on.
Okay.
So there are hell of apps that we have, but sometimes the family is not oriented in this system.
Right.
So let's say I start doing the small exercise of writing down that I paid so and so for the auto, or I paid for the petrol, I paid for I ate a vada pav and I paid for it. In Surat you might write for locho or something like that. So you put all your expenses in one place. Now you encourage your children to write.
Okay.
So now children will not have too many expenses. So let's say that you gave on those days when you are making this habit formation. Perhaps you give the child a 10 rupee note and say that आज तू जा shop में नीचे whatever you like you bring, and your budget is 10 rupees. So what the child will do is start picking out from choices.
Yes.
And then encourage the child to write that also in the diary that I spent 9 rupees on this and 1 rupee on this, something like that. Whenever you are buying from e-commerce apps, tell the child to add your grocery on that app rather than you adding it. So, and tell them to compare between two apps. Tell them to see, ye tur dal is of different brands. So, what is the price? What is the difference? तो बड़े बुजुर्ग कहते थे ना कि दाल आटे का भाव पता
Yes.
होना चाहिए.
Exactly.
So that comes by budgeting, where the child understands the lifestyle of the house very clearly. Because grocery अच्छा आता है तो lifestyle अच्छा ही होगा.
Exactly.
So that those small ways you send them to buy vegetables and stuffs like that. And for a higher side of budgeting, again using your same refrigerator, perhaps you can have the wish list of the family only for 1 month. As soon as we talk about financial goals, we start thinking, my God, dream destination, world tour,
Yes,
ye, wo. So it does not sound relatable to us. It's like, exam 50 साल के बाद है ना, तो अभी से क्यों पढ़ाई करना.
exactly.
So instead, for this month, let's say we want to buy a new microwave oven of the house. That is also a budgeted expense.
Yes,
So let's put that wish list. Or your child is saying that I want a new pair of sandals. That is also going to involve a cost. तो वो फ्रिज पे आप लिख दीजिए सब कुछ. So let the person write, and there is an open house discussion, every month on that Sunday. So now let's prioritize कि किसका priority हम fulfill करेंगे, because all cannot be fulfilled, or maybe all can be fulfilled in a month. So
right.
now you prioritize and you put a date to it, saying that okay, the sandals can come fast. It's a low ticket size thing. The oven is working right now. We can service it and maybe think of it after 3 months. So you're putting a date to it, and your refrigerator is cooling down your finances
Thanks.
along with your
Yes.
things.
So, ma'am, when it comes to investment, some people wants to invest, but they have not that much budget or they are low on funds. So, is there any solution to that?
Absolutely. So, thanks to RBI, SEBI, IRDA, and PFRDA, who are the four core regulators in the country. They have launched such small little products, like for example, mutual funds are very popular today. So, you will get an SIP of 100 rupees a month also today, which was
Okay.
not the case some years back. Or things like smaller kind of small case, small ticket size kind of instruments have come in. These days even gold has ETFs, or rather digital gold saving
Yes.
schemes, where you can save little amounts, and otherwise buying 10 grams of gold was out of reach of some of us in these recent times. So they've launched these smaller schemes now. There are gold bonds that RBI keeps on launching. So these are ways to do it on a smaller scale. You can get smaller shares also today, which are not very expensive, but you buy 1 or 2 shares or 10 shares, and that's about it. Only thing is, as I said, making quick money, getting impulsive on money stops us from taking these small steps, because we feel अभी 100 रुपए के लिए कौन इतना हजामत करे.
Right, right.
So that's not the way. That small little extra strong peppermint was also our cause of happiness when we were
Yes.
children. So we need to start small at certain places, and even if we have heavy level of experience at many places, we are novice in many places. So if you give me a coding software and tell me, like, you wanted to record this podcast, so for this app I am a novice because I saw it for the first time in my life.
Right.
So I have to accept that I'm doing something, so I have to start small. I have to be 5 minutes early. I need to test it. So same ways, you buy one SIP with 100 rupees and test how it goes on. Okay. And same ways, you can actually start setting aside some money, which you will invest after 3 months.
Right. Okay.
For this, you need a very dedicated bank account, which is a separate bank account where you are only saving first and spending later. So this second bank account will never have a debit card, ATM card, no UPI map to it, nothing. तो वो अंधाधुन यूजेज होगा ही नहीं उसका.
Right.
That discipline has to be built in the family, obviously.
Okay.
Now, once you have this account, you are setting aside some money every month and using those 3 months to research on different instruments. You are checking what is the relevance. Now, you may not do it every day, but let me give you a formula that every day we have 24 hours, which counts to 1440 minutes.
Right.
अगर उसका 2% निकालेंगे तो it's 28.8, so
Right.
rounding off to 30.
30.
So 30 minutes is 2% of my day. That's all. भले ही हमारे पास टाइम नहीं है वाले
Yes.
मोड में हम चले गए. चलो 30 minutes a week. That's hardly something. So 30 minutes every week, if I set a reminder on my phone that this is my finance 30 minutes,
Okay.
and I'm just researching on multiple things without any biased information. So RBI, SEBI, IRDA सबने consumer education का इतना interesting content बनाया internet पे. It's free, it's multilingual, everything is just there out. We just have to use it. So we start reading about things, doing our homework, making good questions for our advisors who are going to execute this whole transaction for us. So you ask relevant questions, and the advisor also knows that you are very sincere about your money. So you don't outsource your monetary executions, you collaborate with your financial planners or advisors then.
Right.
And it becomes a very sustained relationship, even if the amount of start is very small.
Yeah. So, ma'am, everyone, everyone is thinking that starting small or investing small is not a good, because my friend has invested 3,000 rupees per month and I'm doing just 2,000 or 1,000 rupees. So I feel that I'm a bit small or I'm not earning that much. So how to get rid of this kind of mentality?
So see, we have been learning this age-old concept of "boon boon se sagar
Yeah.
banta hai," but now it sounds to be very philosophical to many. So let me give you a very simple life analogy that perhaps let's say that in your own house you try and say that मैं एक हफ्ते का खाना एक दिन में खा लेता हूँ. So
Okay.
just try to start this conversation कि I feel very bored to eat every day. I have so much of work. I have started a podcast recently and I have so many engagements. So I'm going to eat food for a week on one single day. Your wife, your child, your family, everybody will say not possible, सवाल ही नहीं है, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. Okay. And see, after few hours you are hungry.
Right.
Similarly, you have to make sure that everything happens in phases. It cannot happen together. So you have to start somewhere. Just like you can't consume food for a week together, you cannot have one full investment of 1 year together in one instrument.
Right.
You have to put it in different baskets. And if you want to make it a process, the easiest and most sustainable way to do is choose your birth date of the month. So my SIP would go on the 19th of the month because I am born on the 19th.
Okay.
So on that particular day of the month, it's a good date to remember. So let's say I'm doing it that way. So that way, if I decide that every 3 months I will start a new instrument also on the 19th of the month. So then every 3 months you are upgrading it also. So आपने 100 से शुरू किया था, 3 months 100 पे रहा. Then you started with a 500 rupees thing. Then you started with some other instrument. So every 3 months you are just doing it. हम तो घर भी renovate कराते हैं, तो finance तो renovate करना ही पड़ेगा. And when we do it consistently, we will be able to see the difference of putting so much at one place and segregating it into parts. We will see the advantage which one has.
Ma'am, recently I had a discussion with my mother and my mother-in-law, and they even don't know how to use ATM card. They don't know how to do online transactions. They don't know even how to open apps and everything. So how to make them aware.
So I do accept and understand again, when Zoom came in our lives, we were also struggling like hell.
Yes,
We were
yes.
thinking, where is the mute? Where is the video? Are video chalu reh gaya? Are band karo.
Yes.
So we have all gone through this, and it's a very natural transition process. In fact, when I meet senior citizens and they tell me, हमको तुम्हारी तरह ही digital नहीं आता है,
Yeah,
I tell
exactly.
them कि मुझे चूरमा के लाडू बनाने नहीं आते. So
Right.
that's okay. What you know is what I don't know at all, and I may not be able to do it today. So just like what I would do is all Dadima ki recipes would be in a booklet, or all these recipes will be on YouTube. So similarly, why don't we have little patience where, let's say the mother is saying, I don't know to use an ATM card. So okay, fine, I accept. But why don't I write down, because they understand written things, they write
Right.
recipes also, or
Right.
they write everything. So let's say I make a step by step process, and we have done this in school. So my son is learning computer these days, and I feel ये क्या सिखा रहे हैं, मतलब एग्जाम में लिखना है कि फाइल को सेव कैसे करते हैं, उसका इतना बड़ा प्रोसेस लिखना है स्टेप बाय स्टेप.
Right, ma'am.
बट इन मैथ्स आल्सो वी वर टोल्ड ना कि
Yeah.
स्टेप्स के मिलेंगे अगर आंसर गलत होगा तो.
Right.
So can we write the steps of using an ATM one by one?
Great.
And once I write it in a book and give it to them with the card and say that you go alone, I am standing outside the ATM.
Right.
कुछ अभी भी प्रॉब्लम है तो मुझे बताना, but this is written here. And I have to be as articulative as possible in doing this. I have to put all the details. In fact, I will relearn finance.
Right.
So it's good to learn and relearn with all the sides of generations that we are living with. Maybe I cannot do the same thing with my son. I might have to record an audio and give it to him. I may not be able to write. Okay. So there are different ways of handling different generations, and let's have fun in, bringing finance in everybody's life.
Yes. Ma'am, there are some myths regarding financial planning. Someone is saying that if you invest in FD, if you invest in bank, if you put RD, and when you need it, sometimes something happen at midnight, banks are closed, you cannot withdraw that. So, there are myths. I don't know that who has spread that, but there are myths. So, how to bust that myths? Because in people mind, the still uncertainty are there regarding the finance.
That's a very beautiful question, Via. Thank you for that. There used to be a time when elders used to say that आपके गद्दे के नीचे 10-20 हजार रुपया
Yes,
cash रहना
exactly.
ही चाहिए. Because those times there were no ATMs or no UPIs and no credit cards certainly, so there was nothing to swipe. Now they had only this one way to do it. We have multiple ways, but sometimes too many cooks spoil the soup.
Yes.
So what we have now done is we hardly have liquidity and emergency provision in place. Because it's a month of festivals. I think abhi dahi handi bahut recently aane
Yeah.
wala hai. So let me give you an analogy of a dahi handi. Suppose your base is not strong. So you have one child at the base. 10 उसके ऊपर आते हैं, 10 उसके ऊपर, 15 उसके ऊपर, and those 15 people try to break that matki. It's humanly impossible because first the base पे वो बच्चा ले ही नहीं पाएगा उनका weight, और ये 15 लोग अगर एक साथ कुछ ट्राई करेंगे तो मटकी कभी फूटेगी ही नहीं.
Right.
Similarly, your financial pyramid also looks like this, where the base is always emergency and liquidity.
Right.
And capital appreciation or income building comes at the top. So it's always the smallest part of the pyramid, saying that you be consistent and be small, अपने आप वो पैसा बन जाएगा long term में. Now that base and liquidity and emergency provision is what needs our attention. So I have to think, this we started doing in the pandemic. We started thinking that agar emergency aaya, for 3 months, am I going to survive without any new income in my house or not? So we had this nature's slap bolu ya jo bhi bolu, but that situation did come. But now that the pandemic is over, हमने mask उतार दिया तो हमने वो provision भी छोड़ दिया. So I know we are digital, but just like I said, a small savings account where we are putting money, setting aside every month. Can we have a liquidity provision there? Where we know that either my credit card has this much limit, or my UPI has this much, or my something or the other has this much, but this is only and only for emergency. Now emergency has to be prioritized, thinking that हर चीज इमरजेंसी नहीं है. मतलब आई सी अ पीटर इंग्लैंड शर्ट एंड फील अरे यार आई हैव टू बाय इट फॉर माय हस्बैंड. दैट्स नॉट एन इमरजेंसी. Right. It's a lifestyle. So right. I need to bifurcate it very clearly in my head. Once I do this, I will be able to see that my liquidity provision is very strong. And again, small hacks that I give to people usually is that now don't say that I don't carry my wallet because UPI aa gaya. Yes. You never know when emergency will strike in. Right. So always have cash with you. That small habit takes you to liquidity provision.
Okay.
So you have immense, balance in your bank account. Your UPI is going to work. ठीक है. बट आपका बैटरी चला गया, उसी दिन आपका फोन हैक हो गया, उसी दिन बंद पड़ गया, कहाँ जाओगे? So, and maybe you are with somebody and you have to pay for an auto also, and let's say you don't have 50 rupees for the auto.
Yes,
How
yes.
bad it is in your head.
Yesterday we went outside and I had to pay 20 rupees cash, and I was not carrying cash. I had a UPI, I had Paytm and everything, but I cannot pay cash. So this kind of situation happens, ma'am. That's
True.
why is it okay to carry cash?
Everything in finance is about balancing.
Okay.
So you carry your phone, have a UPI, obviously try to do UPI transactions, get those rewards, cashback, jo bhi hai, theek hai. But always have a balance between your credit card usage, your UPI usage, and your cash usage. Because sometimes, your cash usage brings you to discipline. Your UPI usage brings you to ease of transactions. Your credit card gives you some leeway of some time.
Yeah.
So you have to balance between the three. You can't depend on one thing all the time.
Okay. So, ma'am, we had just had a word regarding emergency funds. Okay. So, how to identify and how much is enough? If you are earning, say, 1 lakh rupees per month, what should be the emergency fund should be?
So now see, emergency first, as I said, has to be articulated well.
Okay.
So emergency might be one emergency would be an absence of a family member is also a kind of emergency.
Agree.
Now absence means you need income replacement.
Right.
So is this member bringing or contributing income to the house? How much is it? And now again, there are thumb rules in the market saying that 10 times your income, 20 times your income, 10%, 20%. As a person into financial education, I would say that every family has to just write down on a paper that how much time will the other family member take to revive from this loss.
Okay.
So if let's say that if I am not present and I want that for 6 months, there needs to be income replacement. I have to plan for that emergency only to the extent of 6 months to 1 year. That's all.
Okay.
If I feel that for 5 years I need to have an income replacement, I need to think that way. If I feel that I have a complete dependency of family members, my family members are totally dependent on my income, then at least for next 10 15 years I have to prioritize.
Okay.
So multiply your current income with those number of years, and then also see some 5-10% appreciation addition every year or compounding every year, and you will get the amount. So that's about it. Then you have decided for your family and not gone by a standard thumb rule. So that will help you to that how much is enough wala question.
Right.
The second emergency could, now this is a very immediate emergency of health.
Okay.
So healthcare is something which is very expensive and it can actually ruin everybody's lifestyle. If people are not serious about having a healthcare system or liquidity provision for it, then I always ask them that imagine in 1 month XYZ person is hospitalized, the bill has to be paid, and in the same month the school fees have to be paid.
Yes,
Now
yes.
imagine the situation. It's very, very terrifying. So instead, if I have an emergency provision for healthcare, so here again, how much is enough is a problem because now 1 CR, 2 CR, 3 CR ke policies milte hain. So how do you decide that? So for that, the easiest way is identify 3 hospitals in your immediate area, because
Okay.
first we will go for immediate treatment
Right.
only. So I don't want to go to the best hospital. I want to go to the nearest hospital in
Right.
emergency. So maybe if we have to continue treatment there, let's say. So first identify 3 hospitals in your locality and check the average cost of any treatment. Just check the average cost that would take for 10-15 days of treatment. Then identify 2 or 3 top hospitals in your city and identify average cost of any treatment there. Now you have some rough ballpark figure in your mind that शायद मुझे इतना पैसा क्लेम करना पड़ेगा
Right.
अगर एक illness आया तो multiply it by 3-4 maybe for relapses or multiple times of illnesses, and then the amount of healthcare emergency provision that you need to make. Same goes with your family members. एंड जितना आपका एज बढ़ता है आपके वल्नरेबिलिटीज बढ़ते हैं, थैंक्स टू लाइफस्टाइल अभी वो जल्दी जल्दी फ्रीक्वेंसी उसका बढ़ने लगा है. So we need to assess it again and again, as we renew our mediclaims every year. We need to assess it. That's why 45 days prior to your renewal date you start getting reminders. You can change your policy. These days there is portability in healthcare and all this. So 45 days prior you start getting reminders. Most of us ignore it thinking that abhi to what time.
What time? Exactly.
Instead, that 45 days is given to you as a time for your homework. Many of us start this homework 8 hours before the policy end
Exactly.
date, thinking, अरे यार अभी तो करना ही पड़ेगा आज. So then most of the times 9 out of 10 people will say अभी renew कर देते हैं, next year advance में सोचेंगे, and that next year never
Never.
comes. And with the kind of treatments, with the kind of features getting added to policies and plans every single day, we need to really do this homework in those 45 or 30 days at least prior of the policy.
Right.
So once this emergencies is managed this way, or any simple emergency where a cash would be needed. So how much cash do we have in our house? Maybe if we are not comfortable keeping cash, our child's piggy bank definitely would have money.
Yeah.
So how much money does the child's piggy bank have? Can we keep some sizable amount which can at least take care of that one night? Something like that. If we have all these provisions right, nothing will go wrong in terms of at least the financial vaccine is taken for the emergency. That's how it will be.
Yes. And now all the people are running behind retirement plans, especially who are working, private sectors like or freelancers like you and me. So they all are running behind retirement plans. So what do you think? Retirement plans needed? If yes, then why?
So I will term this differently because now retirement age is different for different people.
Exactly. Yeah.
तो वो रिटायरमेंट प्लान बोला जाता था बिकॉज 58 और 60 was the only thing. Now I see some corporates have extended retirement age to 65.
Yeah.
Some have said we will shrink it to 55.
Yeah.
So everybody is thinking differently. So rather than calling it a retirement plan, can I call it an income replacement plan in
Okay.
case I stop working conventionally? So that thought will itself change my mindset and approach towards it. Now, for retirement, as in for this income replacement, I will need something to carry out my lifestyle as is. Because I'm used to a certain gadget, I'm used to a certain, postpaid bill, I'm used to certain electricity usage, certain grocery in the house. So all these basic needs also, I'm very used to it. And once I stop working conventionally, I have the leverage of time to fulfill all those unfulfilled desires also, which are very, very immensely costly.
Yes.
So I will need to plan it in such a way that how much money will I need every month, and it has to be more than current. Many people make this mistake that अरे 50 के बाद तो क्या है, it's okay if we don't have enough money, तभी तो दांत टूट गए होंगे तो पिज्जा कैसे खाएंगे.
Yes.
Those things people say. But life will become very costly when you stop earning
Exactly.
conventionally, because you will have so many, either you have your grandchildren and you have feelings for buying something for them, you want to go on tours where you have never gone so far, so you will need a corpus. And not just corpus, you will need regular income coming in, because corpus है तो वो यहाँ वहाँ use हो जाएगा.
Right.
So you need to plan it in two ways. One, an absolute amount which will give you the confidence. So for that, first you have to decide 45, 50, 55 what. That is again, an individual preference and perspective. So you decide 1 year, you may not retire in that year. So very good, your income is a bonus income to the house. That's okay. But let's say you decide 45, for example. So at 45, what income should start coming in every month? And again, you are a novice retired, you are not an experienced. Retirement का
Right.
experience तो नहीं है ना. So let's start small with that income coming in, and it has to increase every 5 years.
Okay.
So if it is 25,000 at the age of 45, it has to increase to 45,000 when you turn 50. It has to increase to 75,000 when you turn 55, because we are also habituated to income and lifestyle increase all these years.
Yes. Yes.
So you
Yes.
cannot have a fixed amount coming in. So that way you will plan for 5 years, you will plan for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. So automatically your short term, mid term, long term, everything will be taken care of.
Yes. So ma'am, before we just last two questions, ma'am, in foreign cultures, there is this culture to earn while you learn. Means they are even studying and doing part-time jobs. While in India, if someone is working, na, people are laughing at them that why he's. So, do you think that that is needed now in India?
So again, as I said, this is one part of financial education to the child.
Okay.
Or even at 45, 50, people are wanting to learn today along with earn, because you need to upgrade at every stage of life. So if that is counted as executive education, then I don't think that should be a problem when a younger person is learning while earning a lot,
Yeah.
earning together. Even if possible, if you don't want to send your children outside, maybe start with a small habit of paying them salaries in the house itself.
Okay.
So, let's say now you are into a business and you need continuously you need data from ChatGPT or
Yeah.
Google or something. You need links or news and all of this. So, all of us want to do it, but we don't have the bandwidth. So, let's say we tell children to research. So, they get a fixed salary every month, or they get some incentive sometimes when they finish something faster. So, these are small productivity and management lessons. And again, when the salary comes, it has to be a financial conversation to make sure that they
Exactly.
don't fall into wrong hands. Now, once we start doing the small things, automatically when our children will be 14, 15, they would have a sense of ownership to earn on their own. So they would find out something for themselves. Check the credentials where they are working, check the kind of role they are getting, because that's very, very sensitive and
Yes.
important these
Right.
days. And then once they are on their own and you introduce them to a concept of family money rather than your money and my money, automatically you'll see the kind of maturity that the child starts showing towards money.
Yeah. And the last question, there are some hacks and there are some, secrets that only expert knows. So what are the secrets in financial planning?
So one secret is out in the world. I think Warren Buffett uncle बेचारे बोल बोल के थक गए हैं
Yes.
इतने सालों से. He has always said that save before you spend.
Yeah.
And he has always said that if you have 20 things on your list, you circle 5 and forget about the others and just focus on those 5. Similar is the case with financial planning. One, if you cannot set aside money, you're going to always have trouble in terms of managing situations, and then rather than the situation, you have to be focused on the financial
Right.
situation.
Right.
So never let that kind of a thing come in your life. The second, what he said, is about prioritizing. So you cannot have it all together. I mean, you cannot have a vacation also, good clothes also, renovation of house also. Everything cannot happen together. तो उसको फेज बाय फेज पूरे साल में, पूरे 5 साल में बांटना तो पड़ेगा.
Right.
सो कैन बी जस्ट मेक अ विजन बोर्ड और स्मॉल वही वापस फ्रिज मैग्नेट पे अगर मैं लिखने लगूं कि दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट, इट विल हेल्प मी टू डिसाइड एंड फेज बाय फेज प्लान. And third thing, what I said, shortcuts are absolutely crazy. So we are Gujaratis, and my father used to tell me when I was a child that so as women, we are used to bargaining with vegetable
Yes.
walas also, saying कि अरे भैया एप्पल सस्ता, अरे 50 रुपया तो कम कर दो. So that's a common thing, that's a जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार. But while those bargaining used to happen, my father used to tell me सस्तु हमेशा लांबे गाड़े मोंघू पड़े.
Right.
So
Exactly.
anything that is cheap today might really become very, very expensive as an implication tomorrow. So that fruit seller might give you 50 rupees off today because okay, he will also have that adjustment in his mind. बट कल आप लेने जाओगे ना तो वो देखेगा कि इनको एक आध वो छोटा वाला एप्पल वो खराब वाला दे दो, चलता है.
Right.
So rather than taking any shortcuts in your finances, making quick money, somebody made money, वो घर पे बैठ के 2 घंटा
Yes.
काम करके कमा रहा है, it's never quick money. You ask that person and he or she only knows how much effort goes into doing this.
Yes.
So let it look very effortless outside, but it cannot be effortless inside. So no shortcuts can give you quick money. It takes its own time. So खीर बनने में time लगता ही है, and money is the dessert of our family.
Yes.
So rather than thinking about money and income, we also need to think about wealth and prosperity. Once we understand the difference between the two and the focus that both of them need, we will be able to bring conversations very easily. We'll be able to bring prosperity very easily in the house.
And last one, what do you feel that want and needs in a financial education is same?
So there is a very beautiful video which has come up very recently on wants and needs.
Okay.
So it says that you need a wife to marry. That's a need. But you want her to be the most beautiful woman in the world. Then it's a want.
Okay.
So, a need is something where you cannot live without it. It's required. It's there. There is no compromise. But in the financial terms, I think I would again better term it as a must to have and a good to have.
Okay, great.
To make it easier, because when I need it, it's a must to have item on my list. So when I make the budget also of the month, let me first understand and categorize that this is must to have and this is good to have. So once I do that, automatically I will know that how much extra money will go towards the want and how much money towards the need. Am I compromising the need for the want, or am I going behind the want and just leaving aside my needs? All these questions will be answered when I term it as must to have and good to have.
Thank you so much for your knowledge, ma'am. I come to know so many things today regarding finance and everything. I hope I I hope that I have served the purpose for your conversations and all, ma'am.
What I really appreciate is that sometimes when there are podcasts or these kind of interviews, so there is always an advantage there also that you get a certain set of questions to be talked on,
Yeah.
and you know what is going to be asked, so you're very well prepared. So उसका भी एक अलग मजा है and advantage है. But at the same time, having these unscripted conversations,
Yes,
how you named the podcast, is something which makes it very beautiful, free flowing, and this is a conversation which me and you will cherish for a very long time. I hope people who are seeing it also cherish it.
Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. Have a nice day, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Absolutely pleasure being here. All
Thank
the
you so much.
best.
Bye, ma'am.